So hi, my name's Isabella Sill, and I'm one of the co-founders and the vice president of Diario. I'm from Long Island, and whenever I told my teachers, like, oh, I'm going to Fordham, they're like, oh, well, don't step a foot off campus because it's dangerous. And we're the only publication at Fordham that's solely about the Bronx. There's so much of the Bronx that is not explored because of the stigma around it, and we wanted to be the first Fordham students to break that. Eventually, by the end of last spring semester, the club officially got approved. So now we're in our first semester actually being a club as Diario, which is super cool.
My name's Sophia Trevino. I'm the president of Diario. I started Diario because both my parents are immigrants from Mexico. So we grew up speaking Spanish. I'm the first gen in my family. It's one of my biggest fears to lose the Spanish. When we first proposed the idea, there was so many people that got excited and reached out to us. So we realized that this niche wasn't filled.
It makes me so happy because, especially as my first piece that I've ever written for anything, it feels like I'm writing for something important. So I did an interview with the president of SIEGE, which is a Fordham club called Students for Environmental Action and Justice. Basically, I was specifically asking them about their Sunday cleanups, where they just take a group out every single Sunday and they pick a street in the Belmont community and they just pick up all the garbage. I contacted the Wildlife Conservation Society in every possible medium that you could. And that was originally what had framed my idea for this piece. So I kind of had to rework after a month of them not answering. So just taking that first step, that interview step, has been the hardest part. I'm really excited to have something that is my own, that is doing good for the world.
Officially our fall 2024 publication, which is awesome.
In terms of the stories that we kind of wanted to showcase on our publication, this one is Go Green in the Bronx by Alina Crosby, and this is AJ Boy's Belmont's Architectural Beauty. We just kind of wanted to point out all the little things about the Bronx that people don't really notice, anything that stands out on Fordham Road, but we decided to kind of go for the little niche things that people don't really pick up on. But we even have our own little magical world here in the Bronx, which you can look out for. Some people, I think, living in New York City, especially with the parks, for example, they kind of miss having that connection to nature. Sometimes you really need to go and touch grass, so it's nice to kind of also have that outlet here of just little new things to do in the city, and especially in the Bronx, and new things to kind of go and experience. And I think those niche things are constantly overlooked, but they carry so much value and so much history, and such importance not only to the Bronx community here, but to Fordham. The Bronx has so much to offer, which is totally what we wanted to give the Bronx a platform to this publication. I'm glad I had Yasla and Annika and Sophia to help out with that as well, where we all come from different experiences in different parts of the U.S. and I think it was really important to put the different lens on it and be okay, what will hit with students here? What will make them go out in the Bronx and actually try this place or experience it?
Honestly, at some points we were stressed because it's a lot. Even just putting it together. The printing part wasn't even that hard, but putting it together, it was a lot. It was 28 pages. But then one night, I checked the Diario email, and it was an email from OSI being Thursday's the last day that you can order things. And we were oh shoot, we need to order this print. We were up to 3 a.m. just finishing it, but it was done. Now we're just waiting for it to go.